Hey everyone, this is Rod Johnston coming at you with another Rise of Shadows card review. Today I was going to talk about a card that was just recently revealed, Tak Nozwhisker. This is a 7-mana 6/6 rogue legendary minion that reads as follows. Whenever you shuffle a card into your deck, add a copy to your hand. Now, this card is super cool. It's super powerful, except there are limitations to this card. This card is 7 mana. So this card cannot be played with something like Academic Espionage unless you have a preparation. So it's very like situational. It goes fantastic with the new rogue card, the Togwaggle Scheme. And that is, I think, the card that they really printed this to work with. There's lots of stuff that's cool that you can mix with it, but a lot of those cards are very, very difficult to get it to land. This card will go with the spiders. So if you get the 4/4 that drops 3 spiders in your hand, you're going to get an extra spider in your hand. So that's kind of cool. But I think the main goals of this card are going to be things like Academic Espionage and then the Togwaggle Scheme. So this card goes fantastic with both those cards, but it's like with Academic Espionage, you need a preparation for this to truly work. With Togwaggle Scheme, you're going to need something to stick on the board. You're going to need a minion to either be 2 mana or less and be playing it on turn 10, or you're going to need that minion to stick, which is hard. In Wild, I'm wondering if this card's going to go with something like Conceal. Maybe you're going to Conceal, and then you're going to play this card at the next turn with something that was already on the board, and then maybe combine it with Togwaggle Scheme. This card also works with things like, if you're going to Togwaggle Scheme, something like the Jade minions that are stealth for Rogue, you don't need to worry about it because it's already stealth. So this card is really cool, and it's kind of powerful. I mean, in the right situations, it's super powerful, but you're going to need to be in those right situations. This card is very, very powerful, but it's not for every rogue deck. This is going to be slower rogue decks that want to do long game value. They want to be running Valera. They want to be running. So this is stuff that's very wild centric. I think in standard, you're going to play this with your Pogo Hopper decks. You're going to run, maybe you get it in Academic Espionage and you combine it with Prep. I was talking about before, but this card doesn't go in most rogue decks. It's going to be very tailored to the specific situations you want to run this deck, this card in. And in those decks, it's going to be really powerful. It has that same kind of effect as Sonya, where Sonya was super powerful, but you don't run Sonya on most rogue decks. You run Sonya in very specific things like Quest Rogue. Now that Quest Rogue has never been a real big thing in Wild, but this is that same kind of thing where you're going to put that into certain decks. Maybe it's Jade Rogue. Maybe it's, Steal Your Stuff Rogue. I think Steal Your Stuff Rogue is really the intention of this card, but we don't know. We haven't seen all the rogue cards yet, and we just want to have the best situation for rogue to do some cool stuff, and I think this card is fun, man. It's got some unique properties. It's a card that's pretty much kill on sight, which is another thing. This mechanic is really powerful, like I've been talking about. The problem is you're going to need to be able to stick it. You're going to need to be able to combine it in very specific situations, which you're never pretty sure you're going to get into, because unless you're doing things like Conceal, it's really hard to do. Otherwise, this card is going to be lots of fun. I think it's going to be in lots of memey rogue decks, but I don't know if there's a definite place for it. This card's cool, but the power level, like I said, it's very situational. So I think this card's going to be strong, and I think it's going to be fun, but it's not going to be a meta-defining rogue card. I think it's just going to be a cool card that does cool stuff in rogue, but I'm not sure about it being in any of the top-tier powerful decks. So thank you for watching this video. If you did like it, please hit the subscribe button. I do stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 p.m. through 8 p.m. Mountain Time. So come hang out, shoot me a follow, and just hang out. This is going to be a blast doing these card reviews, so keep watching, and thank you for your time.